Yo,
Okay. So about 30 minutes ago, there was another case that was posted against Pred and some other person
okay.
talking about they were planning to kill Baas.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, so they had like explosives and they found like a note that says Kyle Pred sends his regards with bombs. And all the case says is that Brian Knight stopped it, therefore the attack didn't happen, but there's no evidence that says that it wasn't them. And then compared to your case, granted, most of your shit's locked down on the case, so I can't see it. But
I
there's
got
more
it. I got it
evidence.
unsealed. I have it all. I have all the unsealed things.
Okay.
I can send it to you.
Okay, perfect. There's way more evidence in that one docket posting they just posted saying Pred did it than you ever did.
Where? I don't see it, chat. What's it called? I can't see it. Oh, I found it.
People versus Patty Scratch.
Oh, Patty Scratch.
I'm on it too, Rosa. I'm up with Ramee now. There's a case against Pred that might get him off of this.
Do we want this as our defense though?
I mean, the thing is like, I mean, you would be stupid not to bring it up. Obviously, prepare a different defense for it, and I'm going to work with Murphy on it. But this case alone, saying like this is insane.
I want to basically like if I'm co-counsel, I want other lawyers there. Okay, so I have a question. Can I have like a team of like 3 to 4 lawyers and then each lawyer comes up with a different case as to how I'm not guilty in this? How I'm innocent in this?
You can do that.
Like
you need
can
to figure out one story you're going to go with in court.
Well, the story I'm gonna go with is that there's no evidence for me to tie me to any of this bullshit, right?
100%.
But then like that I can do myself. Like that's easy as fuck. I'm not even worried about that. What I'm trying to worry about is like I don't know. What were you saying?
I said, I mean, you can have other plans in place. I would say like have one like attack plan, but then have backup plans if it goes to shit.
Yeah.
But like this case being on the docket as it is, all it says is the defendant's plan would fail and was discovered. They wouldn't get a chance again as the commissioner was killed later on the 12th. But
I mean, I definitely think we should bring this up because then at that point it's like there's more unknown and like, well, we don't definitively know. We don't definitively know Ramee did this, so we can't really charge him. You know what I mean?
This shows motive that Pred had, that he was planning.
I just don't want Murphy to run with this narrative. I still want to point the narrative that I'm innocent and that I wasn't there for any of this shit. And that all this evidence is bad.
The first thing is there is no evidence that I've seen that proves that you were there definitively. The whole thing is beyond a reasonable doubt. You know, that's what they have to prove is beyond a reasonable doubt that you did this, and they have evidence to show it. So I think first you say,
I sent you the unredacted evidence.
Okay.
So just look at it and then go over it with Murphy. I'm gonna look over it right now as well.
I think you just at some point in the case, we'll have a big meeting about it.
Yeah.
At some point in the case, tie this in and say not only is there no evidence on Ramee, there's way more evidence on Kyle Pred.
Yeah, I completely agree. But I don't want listen. The way these judges work is that they're gonna charge me with something, but if I talk about somebody else, I didn't prove to the judges that I should be innocent in what they're charging me with. It's happened to me so many times. Like,
well, you also have to remember in these court cases when it's this big, the burden of proof. So burden of proof is important for prosecution. The burden of proof falls on them. They have to show evidence that says it was you. And if they don't, the judge picks up on that and says, okay, you know, you didn't prove beyond a reasonable doubt that any of this evidence is directly linked to Ramee.
Yeah, I completely agree.
On our side, it's an affirmative defense. So we would take up a position saying not only do they not have evidence, but they've also, you know, thrown another case up on the docket trying to catch somebody else, you know?
Yeah.
So we'll talk about evidence the whole time, but then throw this in.
Listen, if we need to fabricate evidence or something, like I'm so fucking down, by the way.
Oh yeah, Murphy and I've already
like
talked about that in the past.
You need like some cell tower shit, you know what I mean?
I wish I knew how those worked. Even when I was a judge, I didn't.
Well,
understand
listen,
them.
wow, if they're, I'm gonna look through this unredacted shit. If there's cell tower shit here, we just come up with evidence saying that their cell tower shit is wrong, and we have the correct cell tower shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, maybe we have like.
That's what I'm
like
saying.
a
Like, fuck them. We
data
you know?
analysis.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. We'll just Photoshop
Yeah.
like fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. I'll make a picture of you on vacation or something too.
Yeah, exactly.
Postcard with the date.
Like an
Okay.
alibi, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get this figured out. But this is really fucking good that they put this up on the docket. It's not necessarily evidence for us, but it definitely shows a pattern that they don't know who did it, and they're trying to get anyone that even kind of looks like it. You know?
Yeah. Okay. Let me look over the shit, and you look over it, and then we'll research. We'll circle back.
Yeah,
My
I'm
bail
gonna
hearing's
be
at 7
sick for a bit,
o'clock.
but okay, I'll be around for that.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Hey, Ramee.
What's up?